For anyone who wants to know, here is how much I make on YouTube with 200,000 subscribers. Let me show you the analytics. Starting with views, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I'll get a couple thousand views in a day, and sometimes if a video is going particularly well, I can get 90,000 views, and on a great day, I've gotten 123,000 views. Now, in terms of how much YouTube pays for that, you can see it's sometimes $300 or $400 a day, going up to $1,000 a day. And on that huge day, I made $1,500. Before I show you the grand total, in the last month I've only posted one video on YouTube, so it now is almost entirely passive income, $200 to $300 a day. That's the one video. It's kind of a flop. Now I'll show you what I've made in the last 365 days. Remember, this is before taxes. The grand total is $82,626. And now for the lifetime of the channel, I first started making money on YouTube in May of 2020. It's $109,000. I love transparency around money. Follow for more.
This is how much YouTube paid me for a video with over 1 million views when I have less than 10,000 subscribers. Now, personally, I love watching these type of videos because I always like to see how different platforms pay their creators. And let me tell you, YouTube pays a lot. And I actually should have made more on this video, and I'll let you guys know why at the end. So let's just get right into it. This is my channel. As you can see, Lisa Bernoulli. I have 8,784 followers, so I'm not a big YouTuber at all. I'm actually really bad at YouTube. My videos are really cringy and boring. I have no idea why this one went viral, but let's get to it. All right, this is the video that went viral for me. At the time I posted this video, the OMAD diet and intermittent fasting was really popular. So I decided to do a 3-part series on my channel documenting me trying to do the OMAD diet for 3 weeks, and my results video went viral. So if you look right in the right-hand corner, you can see that this video today has 1.4 million views, which is crazy. And then if we go to our analytics page, you can see that this video alone has made me $11,789, which is wild. But the craziest thing is I actually should have made a lot more money from this video. And that's because this was only like the 5th video that I ever posted on my page. I did not have enough watch time hours or subscribers to be monetized at the time I posted this. So this video is actually what got me monetized. But I was not able to be monetized until this video had already had like maybe 100,000 views on it. So if you would have counted those views, I would have made around $13,000. So that is how much YouTube pays you for a video with over 1 million views.
In case you're curious, I want to show you how much YouTube paid me for a video with over 1 million views. Let me show you the analytics. For views that started off pretty slow, it was getting maybe 200 views a day. Then 3 months in, it randomly went viral, slowed down once, and then went viral again. So now it's at almost 1.4 million views. Now, in terms of how much YouTube paid me for those views, the first 3 months before it went viral, I was making sometimes a few pennies a day, a total of 300 over those first 3 months. Then boom, it goes viral. I made $1,000 a day for a few days from this single video. Before I show you the grand total, in case you're wondering, this is the video. It's about why I quit my job. No fancy editing, just me telling my story. Now for the grand total for this one video before taxes, $23,000. I love transparency around money, which is why I wanted to show you. And if you want to grow on YouTube, I made a free guide on how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. You know where to get it.
All right, get a pen and paper because I'm about to give you the exact gems that you need in order to make it on YouTube. Saying that everybody is moving from TikTok because of the potential ban, you need to know how to survive over there. So I'm going to help you take your video views from this to this within a matter of a week. First thing on the list is to stop doing the intro videos. Unless you are somebody who is already well established, they do not work. You are wasting precious time within those first 30 seconds doing the intro videos. Okay. So stop it, cut it, delete it. Just stop making them. Just stop. All you need to do is focus on using that same strategy that you used on TikTok, using the 3 to 5 second window to have a good hook. You want to take that same mentality over to YouTube. That way you have a little bit longer time. Actually, you have about 30 seconds, but you can still use that attention grabbing statement right at the beginning, hooks that viewer in, and then they'll have a better chance of watching the rest of the video. Number 2 on the list, things like pitch, tone, enthusiasm, storytelling, your vocabulary, how you speak, how you present yourself. All of these things matter. They matter even more than what you're doing on TikTok. Why? Because you're trying to hold somebody's attention anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're talking about, depending on what kind of content it is, all of that. You are trying to hold that person in for as long as possible. So you need to be a little enthusiastic about what it is that you're saying. You need to be passionate about what it is that you're saying. That's why people say you need to have some kind of connection to what it is that you're talking about. Now that I'm talking about all the things that I want to talk about, baby, you can see my enthusiasm. You can see how excited I am. You can see that I actually care about what it is that I'm saying. And that makes it relatable, which makes people want to stay around. Number 3 on my list is pick a theme and stick with it consistently. Just in the beginning, just try it out. This is something I've been doing and it's been working. I have kept a very similar thumbnail layout. I've tweaked it just a little bit across certain videos, but overall it looks as if it's the same image. This is building consistency, especially for those people who have not yet hit that subscribe button. But if they've watched your video, trust and believe the YouTube algorithm is going to keep on sending your videos to their feed. So when they see that very similar thumbnail, it's going to make them want to read the title. And then guess what? It's going to make them click on your video again. So build that consistency and also build consistency with the layout of how you're presenting your material. 4 on my list is quality. I've always been a stickler about quality. I get it. Some of you guys need to start off with your phone. If you need to do that to start off and not give yourself excuses, definitely do that. Definitely use whatever you have right now in order to get yourself started. But at some point, I am going to always push quality. Invest in a good microphone, invest in a good camera, invest in good quality editing software. If you don't know how to use a software like that or something like Final Cut Pro, sit down, go to YouTube University, okay? It'll teach you everything you need to know. Lastly, number 5 on my list is value and relatability. Please know nobody cares about you, okay? Nobody cares about you in the beginning. And I'm just going to be totally honest. They only care about what value you can provide. You hook the person in with the value you provide. And then while you're giving that value, show your personality. That's why it's so important to give authenticity in your videos. Show your personality, show your goofiness, show everything that makes you unique. Show that within the videos. And I guarantee as that person continues to watch your video over and over, they'll care about the value, but they'll start watching for you. They will become invested in you and become invested in watching you grow and watching how your story unfolds. I'm telling you guys, this is exactly what I have done. This is why I've been MIA on TikTok, because I have been prioritizing everything into my YouTube videos. I'm a long form girl. Let me shut up before I go off on a tangent.
Tell me why no one tells you this when you're trying to grow on YouTube. Like, these are tips and tricks that I've learned from YouTube that no one literally told me and now I'm struggling with. First thing is, when you're starting out, the best way to like grow and try to find yourself is to copy other creators, okay? Just copy. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, oh, but like people are gonna know that I'm copying. No one cares. Literally, in the beginning, no one cares. All you want is to find yourself. So to find yourself, you need to do a bunch of content and just like experiment with it. You know what I mean? After you figured out the content creators that you want to follow, like you want to copy kind of their content, copy how they edit, like how long their like scenes are, or like what kind of sounds they use, and just copy that. The reason why all of this works so well is because, let's say you took Michelle Choi, for example, right? You took Michelle Choi and you took her style of content, her style of thumbnails. What happens after that is that her audience, YouTube will recommend her audience to you because you have the same similar type of like thumbnails, similar type of like, you know, they're like description, like everything is all about copying in the beginning, and that's how you will grow. And then people will stay because they love you. Let me know if you guys want more tips. I have so many more tips, so I think I'm gonna do a part 2. Okay, bye.
Something insane is happening to my YouTube channel, and it was completely by accident. But because I'm not a gatekeeper, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did and how you can do it too, because this is insane. Okay, so here are my analytics from a few days ago. I think 3 days ago. Now, just before I took the screenshot, I actually had just over 3,000 subscribers. So I was already starting to grow pretty fast. So I took a screenshot like, hey, wow, this is cool. A few hundred extra subscribers. As of today, just look. Like, I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers, which is crazy because I've been on YouTube for 5 years and I didn't get monetized until last year. And the only reason I got monetized last year because I started my TikTok and referred to one of the videos that was on there. It popped off and I got monetized within like 2 months after trying for like 4 years. Okay, so here's exactly what I did. I repurposed my short form content, downloaded it from TikTok without the watermark, and repurposed onto YouTube Shorts. One of my shorts is going viral. It almost has 1 million views, which is insane. But yeah,
I didn't create any new content for YouTube. I just downloaded the content I already created for TikTok and repurposed it to YouTube Shorts. I've gained almost 4,000 subscribers in 3 days, which is insane. But not only that, I have people asking me in the comments questions, requests for other videos, so now I have content ideas for my YouTube channel. I have people asking me what my other social media handles are, so I've been able to kind of bring some eyes over to my TikTok channel. I have not uploaded a new long-form piece of content for YouTube in 5 months, but I'm still made about $150 this month. And it's only like, what, the 15th? Yeah, YouTube Shorts, I think, is completely slept on. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can just start one and just start uploading shorts.
I've now reached almost 40,000 views on a video talking about why YouTube is so much harder than TikTok. And I'm seeing a lot of people who want to be YouTubers in 2025. I've seen this throughout my 8 years in my career. Everyone wants to be a YouTuber. That's where a lot of the money and success is. And I have to tell you this. It's going to sound a little harsh, but it's important. Stop watching videos about how to be a YouTuber. And start finding a way to consistently film, edit, and upload on a weekly basis. I don't care how many podcasts, how many videos of mine you watch or save or take notes on, and none of that matters if you are not consistently uploading and getting 1 to 5% better each and every time you upload in any category, in your editing, in your thumbnails, in creating interesting titles, and the setup, the premise, all of these things. There are so many different ways to optimize your videos each and every time you post, but it means nothing if you are not posting them. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but I'm saying this because it's almost the end of the year. I know that this is a goal for many of you, and I know many of you are going to feel like you saved a video of mine, you commented like, I'm gonna do this, and do you know what I do every time you say that you are gonna start a YouTube channel, or you have one, or you're working on one? I go check. I have time in my day. I go look at your YouTube channels. Even if you don't follow me, even if you don't know me, even if you are never a client of mine, doesn't matter. I'm curious. I like seeing that. And you know what I see time and time again? No videos at all. No videos at all. Not even just starting. And that's the thing. That's the biggest difference between people who are going to make it and actually do it and people who aren't. It's implementation and consistency. Can you implement the information you're intaking, and can you do it consistently? If this is a goal of yours, if you deeply desire to do this, especially beyond the monetary gain you could get, then you just need to start. And yeah, start today. Start this weekend.